Hi YouTube, my name is Timothy Phelan. I'm a composer and an audio engineer, and I wanted to share an idea of an EQ experiment that you can easily try at home. And the experiment is to load in a bunch of different EQ plugins on the same track, then try to get their settings as closely as you can, and then give them an extreme EQ boost at the same frequency. Then you can initiate playback and really hear the difference in all of your different EQ plugins. So in this example, I have a simple synth loop that I created, and then I started attaching EQ plugins from Logic, Ozone, and Universal Audio. So let's take a look at the channel EQ, for example. I gave it an extreme 21 decibel boost at 1000 hertz. We've got Logic's console EQ, and again, it's at 1000 hertz with an extreme 20 decibel boost. Rinse and repeat for as many EQ plugins as you want to try it on. It is impossible to get these settings exactly the same. I would just do my best listening really carefully between them, trying to get their cues the same, analyzing the meter and that kind of stuff. So it's not perfect, but you can start hearing the difference in all your different EQ plugins. So what I'm going to do is initiate playback on just the original synth sound with no EQ going. Then next, I'm going to cycle through all of these individual tracks. And again, these all just have different EQs on them with nearly identical settings and extreme EQ boosts at the same frequency. All right, so here we go. One last idea that you can try creating a duplicative track, get the volume set exactly the same, and then apply a phase invert to the second track. If I were to initiate playback right now, these signals would completely cancel out and you just hear silence. So then you can start toggling your various EQs. I'm not entirely sure on this, but I think what's happening is then because the original signal gets canceled out, you can just more like noticeably hear the effect your EQ plugin is having on your track. So let's give that a shot. I'm gonna first cycle back on just the two tracks with the phase invert. So you're just gonna hear silence, and then I'm gonna toggle through these various EQ plugins.